Good evening, everybody. We are back with Silent Hill 3. Last time we were in the hospital, and we're still in the hospital, but this time it's the all-world bad hospital. So basically we're still in the hospital, really. Not much to say about that, but I mean, we pretty much have done everything we need to do in the first, normal floors, except for going to that one area that was, opened up in the day room. So I forgot to size my phone. Hold on a second. Ew. Okay. There we go. I was charging my phone, so I forgot to actually silence it, but now it's okay. Anyways, yo, hello, welcome to the stream. You're actually on right on time this time. I hope the much earlier stream notification helped in that department. So, welcome to the stream. We just started here, so let's just go take care of whatever it is that we need to take care of. There is a locked door over there, so should probably go take care of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's really not that much more left in this game. There's this hospital area, and maybe one more area after that, and that should be about it. So I'm not particularly worried with what's coming. Is this Stanley? Hold on. Then we might have a Stanley note over here. The world is teeming with unnecessary people. It's God's decision that I fight. As a knight of honor, as a protector of the seal, I sacrifice myself. Actually, I don't think this is Stanley. Reading this a little bit more, I don't believe this is the same lunatic that's going after Heather. Never mind, it's more like a knight. In God's decision that I fight. As a knight of honor, as a protector of the seal, I sacrifice myself to the blood of criminals. Who wrote this? Untwisted individually. A citizen, I want to ask him. So you think you're one of those necessary ones, but it seems like I've heard of the protector of the seal business somewhere else before. Okay, there's a nurse right here. Okay, she's not right here. Anyways, someone's trying to be a protector of the people, so let's make sure Oh, okay, she can't actually get to me from there. Never mind then. I don't know what to do about that night situation. But I guess there's nothing else I can really do around here, so I'm just gonna go to the one of the B floors. Sounds like a reasonable idea. Okay. So we started on time today, so we should be okay to just have the normal 2-ish hour stream. I mean, we did it yesterday anyways, but you know, we're going all the way down to B3. That's a long way down. I guess we don't have access to B to B1 and 2 just yet. That's okay. What exactly is in B3? I don't believe we have a map of B3. We have a map of the hospital, but B3 is too far down. Okay. Well, these have numbers on them, so that's of interest. Here's 8, 4, 3, 7, 1. Just looking at some here. This thing. What is this thing? Nah. Okay. Well, let's see. And what does this say? I see a 4, a 2, a 3, and a 1. Okay. Right, they're laid out in a particular way. So 1. Oh, okay, I think I get it. So I guess that's the order of the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. is the order in which we have to do this. So it's the one that's in the middle row all the way to the right. That one. Okay, I think I get it. So it's 6, 7, 8, 3. 6, 7, 8, 3. That should be it. 6, 7, 8, 3. There we go. See, that was simple enough. I can figure that out. Okay. A chromated key. There's nothing in here apart from a few stray ashes. Okay. So what do we have to do with the chromated key? I wonder. I found this in some sort of crematorium on the ground. It's burned black but still usable. Okay, well, I know of at least one locked door, so we should probably go check that one out. Now the other B floors work anyways. I wonder why they went to the trouble of making a B2 if it doesn't actually work. Yeah, whatever. Had to go back to the first floor and use the key on the one locked door that I know is there. And we should be out of this hospital relatively soon, so we can go into the next area. I'm not sure if we're gonna finish this game tonight, but I'll try to get as far as I can. Okay, now we're on the side where the nurse was. Okay, hold on. Ow. Did it too early. Okay, hold on. I can't believe I'm actually reliably using the block function for the first time. Like, it's been around since Silent Hill 2. But only now, where the katana in Silent Hill 3 is turning out to actually be useful. That should still be fine. I still have this plastic bag with blood on it. Any other key items? This perfume. I need to look up what this perfume does. Because I have no idea what it does. I'm sure it's... I mean... I guess I'll equip it, see what happens. I'm not entirely sure how you unequip a perfume once you put it on, but whatever. Okay. Okay. This is probably not the weapon for this thing. I should use the correct... Actually, let me see if I can use this. Okay. Maybe not reliably I can't use it. This is the worst enemy in the game. Okay, there's now a nurse here that wants to, like, eat me up, so let's make sure we just heal real quick. And then just use the proper weapons here. Okay. Fucking hell. Okay. Let's see. I need to go into, like, a room that has something that is open, that is functional. That's all I need. Just get me out of here. Jesus. Where are we right now? C4. Okay. How am I doing on health? Better than I thought I would be. Did you see the recent update to Void with Nion's cheaper crafts and new consumables that can be exchanged with the Aping cards? It's finally given me another easily obtained MP item that I can chuck instead of Hort in Void also. That's pretty good. I didn't actually read into it, but I guess heard something about it. Anyways, but yeah, I'm still not particularly playing also right now, so I have no idea what the text was there, because for some freaking reason this game will skip text if you press any button that's not like the X button. Like if I'm just trying to like if I'm moving towards an item with the directional buttons and I'm still holding all the directional buttons as I'm pressing X to examine the item, the header will just skip the dialogue. And that's dumb. None of the previous Silent Hill games that did that. Whatever. Save over here now. Now let's see. Actually, can I turn that off? Can I make that a thing that's not happening? Let's see. Control type. Would I change the bot config? Okay. Oh, that's why we don't actually have... We don't have the option to do that. Well, never mind. So what's going on over here? There's a stretcher here. Not just your usual stretcher. This is more of like an altar of some sort. Lit candles, a knife. Is that blood I smell? I mean, it's probably blood smells everywhere in this place, but, you know, maybe this one's a little stronger. Did they worship that picture? Or something in the picture? I don't know. It looks like a very creepy early design of a lowland form executor. So, I have no idea. Those candles didn't light themselves now, did they? Nope. And again, with Silent Hill, who knows? The title is Lost Memories. One characteristic mentioned only in rare documents and dying out in the modern age is that of the ritual sacrifice. Offering prayers, spears a man's chest with a copper stake, drench the altar in the blood which spouts red from the heart to praise and to show loyalty unto God. In another sacrificial rite mentioned in the same book, the victim is burned alive. This was a more dignified ceremony in which prisoners and sinners were not allowed to participate, only the clergy could be sacrificed. Similar to burning at the stake, no comparable rite can be found in religion's practice nearby. It may have some connection with the main deity being a sun god. Even though this religion extols redemption, it brings to mind a dark and cultish history. I have no idea what any of that was, but I did read blood on the altar, so does that mean I have to do a little bit of this? Yes, I do. I don't know what that did, but I suppose I had to do that somehow. Ow! I didn't actually want to leave yet. I'm not done exploring here. Okay, well, now I know doing that brings me here. So let me make sure we don't leave without exploring the rest of the area here. There might be an item or two that I missed in some of the rooms that I didn't look into. So anyways, let's see. So I know there's a billion enemies out there. Let me see if I can take care of at least Ow. Okay, hold on. Isn't it a clown that does actually hit them at least? Hey. Hey. Okay, how am I doing on health? That could be a little better. If I just make it a little better. Then let's just put this thing on. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. As long as the nurse doesn't get here, I should be relatively okay. Okay, the nurse is here now. So now I can reload that. And I can put this thing back on. Okay. Okay, well, one of these things is still alive. Ay, ay, ay. These things are the worst, man. Let's see, who made this enemy? Who was the evil doer? There. It's dead now. Can I explore in peace? Please. Hey. I'm just gonna use one of these. I have more of them. There we go. We're now in, like, not even colored hair. Okay. I think only the downward swing of that sword hits that crawler enemy. Yep. And Heather does them interchangeably. Like, she does the downward swing and then she does the horizontal swing. I think you should have an option to do, you know, a way to do it. Although, why is the music still going? Why is the music still going? Is something alive around here? Okay, catch your breath, Heather. Now we can explore a bit more peacefully. There you go. So I think only the... wait, no, yeah. So 1 A-Pink card for 7 apple juice items, 1000 HP and 75% MP, that have its own cooldown apart from other consumables except other new exchanges. 1 A-Pink card for 3 chocolate bonbon items, which is 100% HP and MP. That's pretty good. That's a nice exchange of stuff. What's this over here? Happy first birthday. Well, okay, that's a lot of things you've been saying. You do a downward swing, move a bit, and then do the thing. I don't know, but I'll tell you in a bit. Okay. You do a downward swing, move a bit, and then downward swing again. I can, if Heather decides to do a downward swing instead of a horizontal swing. She can actually do either or. Okay. There. Jesus Christ, this nurses, man. Okay, I'm still fine though. But yeah, Heather sometimes will, like... let's see. Okay, it seems like she does typically start with the downward swing. So like, I could do this. But you see, it does take her a long time to actually get back on... in the correct pose for you to move back a little bit. So it might just be better to fight those things with the handgun or something else. What was that noise? What is that noise? Still going. There's something in the ground. Is this a birthday card? Happy 38th birthday. 14 plus 7 plus 17 is 38. Is it? Hold on. 17 plus 14, 27, 20. Yeah, that's 38. But there was a 31st birthday. Yeah, because 14 plus 17 is 31. And he did, like, the dude in the phone call did start with 31. And then 14 plus, no wait, 17 plus 7, that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. He did say 24th birthday at some point, so 17 plus 7 is 24. And then he said first birthday, apparently. Okay, but it's not my birthday. Whoever wrote this must be trying to tell me something. Okay, well, there's gotta be something I can do with it. You know, besides the noise that's going around. Yeah, but that's faster and more reliable than standing still for a horizontal string on those crawlers. However, you're right with being better off just using ranged weapons. Again, it's better off to use all weapons besides the katana as long as there's no other enemies around. You actually have a chance to use it. The shotgun would be nice if Heather would aim downwards more efficiently. You can say in this game it's fully automatic aiming, but it doesn't work that efficiently all the time. Whereas you know, in like Resident Evil, you can just press the button. You know, you can press up and down, and your character will aim up or down. So that's a bit better. Now, am I missing any rooms? Is anything still locked or unexplored? I'm not seeing anything. The second floor was pretty empty, so I don't think there was anything there. Every room in the third floor has been explored. Except for the stairs, but I'm pretty sure those don't work actually. And I want to go back there. There's like 3 enemies going around. So, no, I think we're just about ready here. Except for the birthday. Like, what do I do about the... Maybe I'm not supposed to do anything with the birthday thing yet. Happy first birthday. Let's see. So again, 14 plus 7 plus 17. Are these birthday presents? Well, I guess I shouldn't look at gifts. Look for a gift horse in them out. Besides, if I didn't really need this stuff right now, he wouldn't have given it to me. That weirdo, I mean. Well, I suppose we're done here, because we did get a couple of things here. We had to fight enemies, but we also got healing items from fighting the enemies. So I suppose we're fine. Okay. I'm gonna save again. And then pour the blood in there. Okay. Been streaming for 24 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's read this again. What's the most badly designed thing an MMO has motivated you to do, but turned out to be hilarious? Most badly designed thing an MMO has motivated you to do, turned out to be hilarious. It's very specific. I'm gonna have to think about that one for a little bit. Badly designed thing that turned out to be hilarious. I mean, here's the thing, I'm not actually that experienced with MMOs like outside of Elsword. I played a little bit of Terra, and that was just pretty standard, normal stuff. I played a little bit of Closers, and again, nothing too special going on in there that I could read. I don't really have an answer for that question. Unless I can think of something that happened in Elsword itself. But anyways. Actually, while this is happening over here, I'm gonna look up what that perfume does. I had to know what's going on with that. Silent Hill Tree perfume. Equipping it will attract monsters, particularly nurses, to Heather Mason in great numbers, as the smell allows them to locate her more easily. Oh, wait, does it do anything else? Let me see real quick. Okay, you Heather, just hold on a second. While seemingly useless, it can be helpful for those who wish to achieve a 10-star ranking to obtain the Heather Beam, as both require a certain number of monsters to be killed. Ah. Okay. So it's literally an enemy attractor. And it's also connected to... Okay, what? I know of the Heather Beam. I've never used it. I never had a chance to use it, but basically it's very much a New Game Plus thing. So, you know, we don't have to worry about that one too much. So it didn't seem to work that efficiently. In the perfume, I mean, because there was a nurse in the hallway out there while I was fighting those like crawl demons, and the nurse didn't come to me until like way later. So might not be as potent as that made it out to be. Are we in some sewers? Oh, we're in some sewers now. I'm not looking forward to that. I feel like on easy difficulty it might be better to use that perfume, because you know you'll be able to deal with enemies more efficiently, unless you actually want to be thoroughly challenged.
Yeah?
Or Colin.
Leonard, where are you?
Thank you. Now I can finally leave here. Now Claudia's ridiculous dream is over. Well, I guess it's time to dispose of her. The salvation of all mankind. Ha! Why must we reward even the unbelievers?
What are you talking about?
About our plans, of course. It's true that God is merciful, but first, one must be chosen. Only we, who hearken to the voice of God, will be given the keys to paradise.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
And yes, the in-game voices are really quiet for some reason,
whatever
and there's no way to turn them up either.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't think the way you guys do. I don't want any part of that kind of paradise.
You're an unbeliever. You deceive me.
I didn't deceive you. We were both just wrong about each other. I thought you were a normal person.
Heather, normal person and Silent Hill don't go in the same sentence.
With my seal, eh? Heretic! You plan to destroy God!
I told you I wasn't trying to trick anyone. What is this seal thing anyway?
Don't play innocent. Can't fool me anymore. The seal is mine! I was appointed by God to be its guardian! The only thing you'll get from me is a gruesome death.
Oh, there it is.
Leonard? Is that you?
Death to all who turn their backs on God!
So is that Leonard? Is that Leonard's like demon?
Person here a mental case?
Probably, yes. Anyways.
Well, I guess you're not a person anyway.
Ah. She's not even scared by these things anymore. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can't block that. Ah! Okay, I can kind of block that. Not too efficiently, but I can try. Also, I can't move very fast around here. Just looking at them. Okay, let's see. And then just give you a back turn for a second. Ow. Ow. Okay, yeah, I'm red now. Boom. Not red anymore. Something tells me I should not even try to use the stun gun here in the water. This game seems like it likes its realism enough for that to be a bad idea. So let's just use this thing instead. Okay, well, it's going back on the water. Go back up. Okay, get back over here. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That was absolutely get back over here, Leonard. I need to test some on you, buddy. Look at this shit. Damn it. Okay. Look at that! That's hilarious! Okay, how much ammo do I have for that? How much? Ah, fuck, I'll just go ahead and use this. Okay. That is just insane. Kick him a couple times. Okay. Wait, no, don't unequip. Do not equip the machine gun bullets. Just. Okay, whatever. I'll just put this on for a little bit. Okay. Leonard. It gave me Xenosaga 3 flashbacks when Cosmos machine gun attack made giant enemies have a seizure. I remember that. That was great. Why'd you like take damage from being so close to that? There you go. Hey, is he dead? He's dead. Okay. Harold, you were a lot less threatened than I think you thought you were. Anyways, I do see your comment about Perfect World. I will read once we're done watching cutscenes. Or fighting boss fights. We're now here.
Leonard's not here anymore.
No, he's dead. You killed him.
Guess I should head back to the motel now. I hope Douglas is okay.
You're actually concerned about him.
Huh?
Hello? Do we have key item?
What's this?
It's the save point. Okay, I got a talisman. Anyways, for me it was when Perfect World made me grind SP to level up all of my skills to the cap per character level, but since everyone gains too much experience in ratio to SP, people would never get caught up unless they killed themselves before leveling up to lose experience. I had to strip myself of armor, fly straight up and fall several times to commit suicide, and other people noticed and questioned me what the hell I was doing. Ah! Well, that is a very specific question you had, but I'm glad you had an answer for it, because I was really confused for a second. Alright. Anyways, I'm glad we have this submachine gun. This was just hilarious to use. Let's see. So now we have a talisman. It has an odd design inscribed on it. I got it after I defeated Leonard. Still have this pendant. Can I do a thing here? No, I can't do that thing here. That's notebook. I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of you going away far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this before I'm lost in death and in oblivion. What happened back then? That has something to do with you, with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thanked God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God. Alyssa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Sand Hill and made Alyssa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled into the sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the unusual rites. This was Alyssa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead of the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alyssa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead. All from that girl's, and probably Alyssa's, conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alyssa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alyssa was gone. Dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. Then the whole thing felt like a dream, but I had the proof that it wasn't. The girl was now nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. Well, jeez. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh. So, even now I can't forget about that girl. But I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. I never actually read that. I didn't realize this was in my inventory until I glanced at it yesterday, and then I realized, wait a minute, that's new. That wrote my passing here. As always, this should be novelized. Well, there we go. There's Harry's letter to Heather. So that does explain that Heather is the little baby that we acquired in that we got at the very end of Silent Hill 1. So interesting. Man, what I was doing was so funny. Killing myself so I don't level up before getting every skill capped. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty out there response. Okay. Anyways. Well, I guess we're not going down to the first floor that way. Am I in the first floor right now? Oh, I am. Oh, never mind. I guess I'll just save real quick. And then get back to the motel. Okay. Let's see. 40 minutes of streaming, not too bad yet. By the way, as far as the Heather Beam is concerned that I did read on that wiki, you may look that up at your own discretion, but do know it's pretty funny. I'm not sure if you want to save that until we're done with the game, or if you want to go ahead and look it up now, but we won't get to see it, unfortunately, because, you know, once I'm done with the game, I'm done with the game here, but anyone interested in playing this game themselves.
To my father. Was
What?
that wrong? It's your fault that he...
Oh, but surely it's a good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent. You'll never feel the joy of God's everlasting paradise.
And you think God is going to save you? Ha!
What do you know anyway?
I know about the pleasures of this world. And I want to find my happiness while I'm still here. You hated your father, didn't you? I saw the way he hit you, kicked you.
Vincent, you're a creepy motherfucker. Really don't like you.
The memory of his cruelty is forever burned into my mind.
Doesn't sound like you didn't enjoy that.
Yes, and that's why we need God.
What you call faith is nothing more than a child crying out for love. That's why you're all alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
So why are you in the same hotel I'm supposed to be at right now? Mr. Vincent and Claudia? Well, anyways. Leonard seemed overhyped for a character that we just end up killing. Yeah, he was... It's kind of weird. Then again, everything inside Hill is kind of... Okay, game, please don't freeze on me. I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that. Okay, Vincent's facial expressions are so ahead of its time. Yeah, his, yeah, the tech... I will definitely give a lot of praise to that for Silent Hill. The actual, like, technical programming shit that they managed to do with this series for its time is like, wow. Like, that room back there with the, like the one we had yesterday with the, you know, with the mirror, like the mirror world becoming all fucked up, and then the actual normal world becoming all fucked up, and like the picture not moving anymore, all that seemed pretty technical intensive. And again, a lot of the things that Silent Hill pulls off, like, you know, they're really weird from like a visual and gameplay perspective, but from a programming perspective, it's like impressive, very impressive. So, you know, and again, like the actual facial animations and the graphics, all of that is pretty impressive in this game too. So, yeah, definitely something that stands out amongst the Silent Hill world, I suppose. Okay, game, you keep loading, are you? Loading in some enemies? Yeah, it's loading in some enemies. It's one of those things. I never actually tried fighting them, but I don't feel like trying. A dog, however, that's a bit more of a concern. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I honestly know a lot of games today, like, you know, just PS3, like even PS4 era games that don't have facial expressions quite as diverse and detailed as some of the stuff you see in Silent Hill 3. And even Silent Hill 2 had some pretty impressive facial expressions every once in a while. So, you know, again, way ahead of the time. Why did Silent Hill 4 not get as well received again compared to the previous games? It changed up the gameplay quite a bit. Perhaps to the to an extent that people didn't like. So one thing that it does is that it actually introduces weapon durability. And you know how well that goes. Yeah, so in that game you actually have a much wider selection of weapons, but they break. And you know, typically speaking, people don't like that. So there's that. It's also fitting to the name Silent Hill 4, The Room. The main hub of that, you know, the game actually has a main hub, and it's your character's room, and you can't leave a room. And like sometimes like demons will spawn in the room, and you have to use like, okay, I'll tell you later.
Where's Douglas?
He went out. But he left a message for you.
I don't believe you.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, just me. Don't you want to know what the message is?
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Church? Wonder what he meant by that.
I feel like a church would be a fitting place for the whole God situation.
That's where Claudia is. Across the lake. On the north side. If you're going, you better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far. But closer than heaven.
That
Is that it for the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Douglas really said that?
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
no, not even a little bit, Vincent. Anyways, so after I should have gun it'll break. No, the guns don't break, but like the melee items do break, and you know that also leaves you in a situation where you don't have, you know, one of these where like the katana in this game, or like the hammer in Silent Hill 1, where you had like a very powerful, reliable melee weapon to use against most enemies. Yeah, Silent Hill 4 kind of got rid of that, so that's gone. Anyway, so I was saying the demons can sometimes spawn in the room itself, and like they will do damage to you, and that sucks. So you have to use like candles to drive the demons away. And you know that's a finite resource for an infinite problem. Like enemies can just kind of like randomly spawn in your room and do damage. You know, they'll like, if you get close to them, you'll start taking damage. Sometimes you need to go close to certain parts of the room to get to places. And also the levels are just not as intricate, not as well designed. We'll have to revisit levels very often. Not like in other World Silent Hill, but like you just straight up will have to go to the same area twice sometimes. It just feels clunky in general. So yeah, Silent Hill 4, it tried a lot of different things that didn't work out too well. So that's why a lot of people didn't like it. I did actually play the game myself in its entirety way back in the day, and yeah, at the end of it I was like, not a fan. So if you're really interested in Silent Hill 4, I would suggest just looking up a let's play of it or something, or download an emulator and try it yourself and maybe figure out if it's something you would enjoy. But also keep in mind, it's actually a lot longer than the average Silent Hill game too. Like, the average Silent Hill is like, it's like, what, 8, 10 hours, depends on how fast you go about it. Whereas 4 is like 20 something hours potentially if it's your first time playing and you don't know the solutions yet or any of that. Yeah, you'll be playing that game for a long time, and for it to not be as good as it should be, that can be a problem. Yeah, I wonder why the devs went so over the past. I guess they, you know what, I think it's probably because Silent Hill 4 came out roughly around the time of Resident Evil 4. I think the same year, so probably the Silent Hill devs heard that the Resident Evil devs were trying to do something completely different with the formula, so it was like, hey, we can do something different with the formula too. And then they did some bad different. You know, Resident Evil, they made Resident Evil 4, and it's one of the most highly acclaimed games of all time. It's been re-released like dozens of times across multiple consoles, and to this day people still play it and love it to bits, and even making guides and videos about it all these years later. Whereas Silent Hill 4 is considered like the start of the decline of the Silent Hill franchise. And it's not the only reason the franchise declined, but it definitely took people away from Silent Hill for a little bit. Sounds like such a bad idea. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah, this is something that pretty much defined the 7th generation. A lot of companies were trying to do new things that didn't work out because they thought they had to innovate or they had to do something different to appeal to wider audiences, and ended up failing by not appealing to as many audiences. Now this was a big thing with Resident Evil 6, since we're on the topic of Resident Evil. Resident Evil 6 tried to be every genre at once. And again, I still hear that it's a fun game. It's not a bad game by any means, but it's it's not traditional Resident Evil, that's for sure. Okay, this looks like the beginning of the game now. It is the beginning of the game. Except this time it's, we know how we got here, and also the beginning of the game was actually a dream that Heather was having, whereas here we're actually here. Stuffed animal rabbit is the same mask from the amusement park. Yep. Pretty sure it's like Robbie the Rabbit or something like that this thing is called. It comes back in Silent Hill 4, so it kind of tried to become like the Silent Hill mascot, but I'm not sure if it actually stayed after that. Anyways, but the main reason Silent Hill went downhill after Silent Hill 4, it's because they tried to, they gave the development to a Western branch of Konami rather than the original Japanese people. So it was a completely new team working with something that they loved in spirit and respected, but didn't actually know how to make it very well. So from Silent Hill Origins, I'm pretty sure is the first game made by the Western branch of Silent Hill, and fair enough, it uses the same like weapon break mechanics of durability mechanics of Silent Hill 4. I wonder if I can just kill this thing. Ow. I've never actually tried killing this thing. Ow. I actually died from that. Wow. That thing does a lot more damage than I thought it would. When was the last time I saved? When was the last time I saved? Was it in the hospital? It better not have been in the No. No. Oh, okay. Okay, thank God. It actually, like, remembered that I was here. Alright, well, we know there's nothing around here anymore, so I don't need to explore no more. And that was a quick day. Okay, I think there's a lot more damage than I would expect from literally, like, the second enemy you meet in the game. So, there you go. Don't mess with that guy. The guy's dangerous. I mean, fair enough, it is giant. It has big ass hands. It makes sense for it to do a lot of damage. It's just I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage as being like the first enemy you meet. Okay. I feel like those bodysuits will stand up like zombies at any moment. I don't think they do. You would think they do, but I don't believe they actually do. That would be creepy as hell though. But I guess it would be too expected. Like, they're trying to be different here. They're just there to be creepy, not there to actually be dangerous. Let's see. But yeah, Silent Hill Origins has like weapon break mechanics. And the story really isn't that. Well, not the story. The design aspects of it. And the creepiness factor and all of that disturbing stuff that made Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 so special. And it's just not as strong. Like, it's still a scary game. It's still a... You know, it's you know, it will give you a nice, like adrenaline factor every once in a while, but it's nothing compared to... What the fuck was that? See? It doesn't do stuff like this that often. You know, the game would just kind of do weird noises and shit to disturb you. It also had some really bad backtracking issues. Hated that part of Silent Hill Origins. Okay, we got a roller coaster key. That's nice. Something we have to... Wait, what? Sweets seem to have fallen from the shelf. This wasn't part of my dream. Okay. Well, Silent Hill 1 had mannequins that were harmless at first, but then introduced enemies that were mannequins. Yeah, I suppose that is fair enough. Anyways, let me get some of this. Yeah, okay. And then this Silent Hill Homecoming. Again, the second game by like the Western studio. Ow. Ow. Okay, we should probably move out of the way. More out of the way of this thing immediately. But we seem to be in a bit of a pickle here, so let me heal real quick and then... Can you please move out of the way? Okay. These guys are a bit too numerous for my liking. Aye. The Homecoming actually did the third person like Resident Evil 4 kind of gameplay. Okay. Okay. Come on, you just... Ow. Okay. If the enemies actually get stunned in every single attack, the katana's pretty useful. I'm done with you people. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Relatively. Define okay. Let's see. Okay. That was kind of creepy. Actually, looks like a person over there. Yeah, Silent Hill Homecoming did the like Resident Evil sort of like third-person camera shooting, and it didn't do it as well. Like, it just doesn't feel as good to shoot in that game. And you know, I tried to make Silent Hill more combat focused while still trying to be spooky, and it didn't work out too well. Yeah, basically every game after Silent Hill 4, no, from Silent Hill 4 onwards, and then, you know, going forward, just kind of lost the focus of what the original trilogy, or made the original Silent Hill trilogy so special. So yeah, that's why Silent Hill kind of just went out of fashion after a while. Take the book, but there's no one inside. Let me just take care of this thing real quick. Ow! What? How am I still getting hit by this thing? Okay, I guess don't be too close to it. See, Heather sometimes just decides to do the horizontal one first. Okay. There. Hey! I should probably stop trying to kill this enemy so much. I'm not going for the high score that lets you, that like gives you the high, the stuff. All the stars for killing all the enemies. Can these things go up? I don't know, but it's clipping in there. Ow. Okay, yeah, they can go up. Alright. Okay, this thing is clearly gonna be a problem for me, so... Okay, let me just get in here real quick. It's still out there. Wait, what? I guess it could be someone's leg. There's a whole body on top of it. Is that thing like outside? I want to deal with that. Okay, a health drink. I'll take the health drink. Maybe some gadget to control the roller coaster. I don't know how to make it. As far as it's on the left hand side. Okay, where are you? I'm gonna have to kill that thing if it keeps flying around here. Maybe this will make it harder to see Heather. Okay. Pin left on, let's turn it off. That way the roller coaster doesn't come and try to kill us. Like it did in the dream. Maybe? Sounds like a good idea to me. Okay. Let me see if I can like sneak around a little bit. Okay. Well, that was totally breaking the immersion. Giant enemy blocking the way. Just keep running against it to make it slide out of the way. Yep, that's pretty out there. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of stars, did you know that you have to finish the boat roaming inside section of Silent Hill 2 really quick to get 10 stars? I did. I actually looked that up. Like the Silent Hill 2 trophy specifically, like on the PS3 and 360 versions, give you a trophy if you finish that really fast. So like, well, guess you better know exactly which way you're going and you do it quickly. That's a problem. Why did I just turn on? Heather, please do something to not be in the way of that thing. Okay, well, it should remember to not be on the path where she's gonna die, but what did we fall onto? Like, are we doing a James Sunderland jump down 50 different holes situation?
find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Lie? What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped from
But it's true. She was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
you. Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when Alessa, Mother of God, truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
she will usher in the eternal paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. Paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you. You still don't understand.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of Claudia's accent.
Going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
Well. Anyways, on hard mode the rowing is just as bad as Apescape boat rowing. How the fuck? Did they just change the controls for hard mode? That's stupid. Okay, Douglas sounds so tired right now. I mean, he always sounds kind of tired. But anyways, so he was hired by Claudia as well. And then Vincent was like allies with Claudia. Basically everyone is Heather's enemy. Except, I guess Douglas is kind of switching sides now, but... whatever, there's a ticket booth, there's nothing unusual, but... Am I okay? Okay. I remember in Silent Hill 2 when Pyramid Head knocks us off the roof on the hospital. James does actually take damage from that, even though it's a cutscene. You know. I wonder, in that particular scene in Silent Hill 2, do you die if you don't have enough health before going into that cutscene? Could be a problem. Popcorn wagon, nothing very interesting about it. Okay, yes, you have to rotate both sticks in either direction, clockwise or counterclockwise, I forgot which, to row straight. Rowing one stick will rotate your boat. Oh, that's just terrible. Why would you change the controls in a difficulty mode? Like, that's not making the game harder fairly, that's just making it annoying. Alright, whatever. Is this... Yep, okay. Pretty sure there's a couple jump scares here and there. So, in this place. Poorly Haunted Mansion. Yeah, the Haunted Mansion. There's a couple of jump scares around here, so, you know, hold on to your seats. Don't be drinking water too much. So you know, make sure you don't choke or anything. I don't know how you prepare yourself for jump scares, but do it. Okay. Let's see. Right, sec. Do I have to go here? Oh. Oh, towards the safe point, probably. Okay. I'm not sure if there's several jump scares, but I remember of at least one jump scare in particular. So I will warn you guys about it. Because, I'm not a fan of jump scares. I think they, I I mean, they can be used efficiently sometimes, but most of the times I just think they're cheap ways of scaring the players, so if I can warn you about them, I'll go ahead and do it. Alright. Let's see. They make for funny YouTube reaction videos, I suppose.
The Borley Haunted Mansion.
Oh no.
We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
I remember, like, Amnesia custom maps, like the ones that people could create, where back when Amnesia was really popular, a lot of them were just, like, entirely composed of jump scares and, like, fake enemies trying to kill you. And it was really annoying. So,
Help!
you know.
Help! Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Ah, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to.
Isn't this the beginning of Silent Hills?
Anyway,
Like,
I'm lying.
like the PS4 one?
It's all just a joke.
I don't think it's a joke.
I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide.
Okay, that's a jump scare. Very weak one, but I don't know. It's not too bad. Help! I'm pretty sure 4 people did. Like, we've read articles like that here on Silent Hill. That guy's probably gonna turn around. Okay. Hello?
That's Danny.
That's Danny.
A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see.
That was the one I actually had to warn you guys about.
To meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
Even the amusement park isn't obsessed with religion. Jeez, it's real. This is a real dead body hanging here. I don't think he meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who would have done this? Either Claudia or Vincent or even Stanley, I would assume. I have absolutely no respect for the dead, apparently. Anyways, this narrator sounds like Vincent. It actually kind of does. It's just a doll sitting in a chair. Is Danny the doll? Or is Danny that hanging thing? I don't know, whatever, no biggie. Did you just say that Danny is dead? Okay, whatever. Guys, that guy just from the back, he looks like the first zombie from Resident Evil 1, yeah.
Please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing.
That's concerning. Don't run, basically. Those are spikes. How do I make sure the spikes don't hit me?
I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead.
Just get me out of here. I'm not comfortable.
That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone
Wait, that's doing damage.
Dying is much easier.
Okay, this is... Game, I don't like you and your instant death bullshit. God damn it. Ay. Okay, yeah, this is some bullshit. Alright, fair enough. Whatever. Here. You really want me to do this shit game? I can do this. I can do this real quick. Hold on. Take this off. Every once in a while I have to take this thing off, clearly.
Welcome to the poorly haunted.
I don't care, Mr. Narrator.
Help! Help!
Whatever. Just get me out of here. I don't need to see Danny. Fine, show me Danny. Thank you. Well, get me out of here. Fucking hell. Alright.
This mansion is quite old, so please, I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken.
Go,
you see.
go, go.
It wasn't supposed
Please.
to stop there, I assure you.
You're not scary the second time through, Mr. Narrator. Okay, let's just go.
Supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them.
Okay. Hey. You know, coming to a complete stop against this walls is a real issue, I tell you what. I just want out of here. Alright, I hear enemies. I will much rather take the enemies over instant dead red laser of doom. Even though it's this guys, apparently they're much more dangerous than I imagined. Okay. So what's around here? Any items I can use? Probably not. But I will look around anyways. Okay. The fixed camera angles aren't helping it. Yeah, it's like a typical chase scene, but you know, it don't work that well. Mr. Dork. Come. Okay, well, I'm not gonna mess with the dog if that thing's running around too. Let's see. Anything else I can do around here? Can I go over there? Can't. Actually, I believe the ferry wheel is important. Oh, wait, no, not the ferry. The carousel is important because I recall seeing that like in the intro animation. Swing rocket. There's no time to start playing around with this stuff. With stuff like this. Fair enough. But is there an item in any of these? Okay, well never mind. These are the swing rockets, not the carousel. Completely different things, you see. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this guy's just running. That's a lot of enemies here. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's like they made the Pyramid Head chase sequence when Maria gets killed before the elevator, but Pyramid Head doesn't one-shot you or kill you very fast compared to that ball of red light. Yeah, it's again, this game, that's the one thing I would really say that Silent Hill 3 does that is very unnecessary. Too much instant death scenarios. Like Silent Hill 1 had one instant death scenario. Silent Hill 2 might have had one. I don't remember entirely. Probably did. I just avoided it. Actually, yeah, the Pyramid Head, like, overhead strike can one-shot you. But even that isn't actually that dangerous because you only have to deal with that particular attack once. So, you know, it's not that bad, all things considered. Whereas this game, we've encountered, like, 5 or 6 different one-death scenarios, like, one-hit kill scenarios. It's just bullshit. Anyway, it's just about Caddy the Kitty, one of the park's mascots. But that's a lot of information that I really don't need right now. Yep. Fair enough. It's paper source. It's a flyer for a musical. There's nothing interesting about it. Okay. We still don't have a map of this area. I wonder if we need one. It's about Huey the Horse, one of the park's mascots. Okay, well, there's... I now know there's more than one mascot around here. Let's see. Anything else around here? I'm not gonna go into stage yet. I'll explore around a little bit. Okay. Don the Duck. Let's see if we can find for sure. Wait, hold on. This guy's holding something. Ow. Okay. I think he was holding something, but nothing of use because I didn't actually pick anything up. Okay, let's just go to the main stage here, see what's going on. A red shoe. Do I put the red shoe on? One shoe, blood red. It was above the stage. It's too small for me to wear, not that I'd want to. Okay. Just have to probably put it on someone. So there's absolutely no way nothing's gonna happen now that I have this red shoe from the main stage. Right? You know, someone's gonna go down. Something's gonna happen. Here's a rope. A chain, I mean. Where would I need a chain? I actually don't know. Let's see, does it say anything special about the chain? It has hooks on both ends. Looks pretty sturdy anyway. Okay. Just make sure I don't have to like combine the chain with the shoe. Make it like a ball and chain, but it's a chain and shoe. Okay. Let's go back to the stage real quick. I might need to kill a couple of enemies just so I can read what the hell is going on with Mr. Rabbit Man down there. Alright. Expect more hell to be unleashed just because of that Red Cinderella ripoff scene. I mean, shoe. Yeah, it's I'm not sure what the hell's going on with the shoe, but I don't see anywhere else where I can go around here. I don't have a map to know if I have gone somewhere else anyway, so I'm just gonna go. Okay. Hold on. I need some time. I need like space to be able to like take care of these enemies and do stuff with them. Okay. I have plenty of hang-on bullets and I might need to use one of these. Actually, no, don't equip it. Just I don't know, maybe we can distract someone with him. Okay. Okay, will that distract them? No, that didn't distract anyone. I can't imagine this game in hard mode. Hey, how much damage have I been taking? Some. Okay. Hey! Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to handle all this shit. There's so many enemies at once. I don't actually have that much shotgun shells either. I literally just need space so I can explore what the hell is going on in this area. Like, I feel like I probably can use the chain over there or something. Okay. Oh, did you actually say anything about that? Nope. Hey. This is the worst. How much health do I have now? I might need to use one of my health drinks just for this. Jesus Christ, this is the worst. No, it's officially time to whip out the big guns for this. Okay, hold on. Alright. You're probably still alive. It's not. Okay. Jesus Christ, this is just not okay. Anyways. There must have been something here. There's no reporting warning, I just have to try to not think about it. Again, there's gotta be something here. Like something over there with that? Star travel? Okay. Maybe I can use the chain on that thing for some reason? No. Well, I need to be able to use this somewhere. Hey. So was there really no point in doing any of this? Wow. I'm realizing now just how much easier Silent Hill 2 and 3, I mean 2 and 1 are compared to 3. Like, they are much more lenient with what you can and can't do with enemies. Alright, let's see. Okay, oh, something I learned that was interesting about Silent Hill 2. The final boss constantly takes damage over time, and it takes exactly 10 minutes for her to die. Waiting for her to die by running in a square around her is the safest method of doing a no damage hard mode playthrough. I can imagine. Boring, but yeah. That sounds like it makes sense. Okay. I remember you saying Silent Hill 3 makes you feel tougher as Heather. Yeah, I kind of... I guess... Heather herself is a tougher character, but not gameplay-wise, just story-wise. Okay. So what exactly am I trying to do here? You're looking at something. Let's come here. Wouldn't that work? Okay. It has to change the column. This half is fine. Better do something with the other half, though. Okay. I put a shoe on it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, were you looking at something in particular here, Heather? Or just kind of looking at the thing? Maybe I have to start running this? Ah. Well, here's some handgun bullets, I guess. I think story-wise, James is the toughest because he can't take fall damage. I mean, if we're gonna look at it from that perspective, fair enough. Okay. Switch is off. What's the point of turning it on now? Forget it. Okay. Well, clearly we're not done with whatever puzzle we're supposed to be doing here. So what do I attach this to? One of the rockets, maybe? No. Maybe one of the rockets actually has something special on it. I mean, you can keep telling me this is no time to start playing, Heather, but I had to be able to attach this other part of the chain somewhere. No. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. This is fine for now, but I've got to attach the other end of the chain somewhere. In the machine itself? Maybe? You can try it. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure why we weren't trying to run the machine. I don't think she said anything about trying to make it run. Okay. There's a dead body inside this box thing. There's nothing interesting here. Okay. Let's see. Is there something different? Oh, here's one of this. Wait, one of them is here now? Excuse me? Why is there one of these guys in here now? Okay. How much shots does this thing take to die? Jesus. Why is this particular room of the game so dangerous? I don't get it. Okay. Throw a chain on him. Just to test it out. Okay. Like, the game really just told me, here's a chain. It didn't tell me what to do with a chain. I mean, an enemy spawned in there, so I would assume that means the game is now trying to stop me. You know, signal me that there is something now over here. I looked it up. You have to tie one end of the chain to a locked gate and the other to the rocket side to turn it to... Oh. Okay. Let me find the locked gate then. Wow. Hey, well, thanks for the info. Me. See where that is. Why did that enemy spawn over there? Alright. Alright, is this the lock gate? It doesn't seem locked, but it could be rusted? I'm not strong enough to budge it no matter how much I... Okay, well. I guess I was supposed to assume this then immediately just say lock's broken, can't open. Never mind. I'm so used to just reading that. Okay, now we can turn this on. Actually, I learned from Carcinogen SDA that killed enemies always have a chance to respawn, but kicking them to death reduces their chances by a lot. Ah. Interesting. I now know that. I'm surprised this freaking thing works. Okay. Let's get out of here. I still have this shoe. I don't know what to do with this shoe.
Douglas,
Hi, Douglas.
You're late.
are you hurt?
Can't move my right leg. It's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
What?
From where?
I don't think one will come.
Are you really think an ambulance is gonna come into Silent Hill?
I'm used to it.
You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
I don't know how to drive. I can't get back home.
We do if this god thing gets born.
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be?
Not that strong. It dies from a couple of rifle shots, actually.
I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
But anyway, something's gonna happen.
A lot of things are gonna happen, Douglas.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how God of Mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him. That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I don't know if Superman is
You don't have to feel responsible.
covered by
It's
copyrights.
not your fault.
Like now.
you remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing his bank.
That's unfortunate.
But why?
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good for nothing. Who knows? Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out.
I'm glad this has subtitles because I won't be able to understand any people otherwise.
I should have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem. Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so only I can do this.
And maybe James. I'm not sure if you know his number, but he has a little bit of experience with killing god deities around here. Also, what the fuck are you doing, Douglas?
What are you doing?
How do you know he's pointing at you?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
I mean, it's only you two that would actually be affected by that. I'm not sure if anyone outside of Silent Hill is currently being affected by the situation.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. Come with you if I wasn't hurt.
I don't know how someone could get used to having a broken leg.
I guess
Ask someone from Jackass, they might know.
I'll handle things. You just rest. Don't die on me, okay?
Well, glad I went to troll like I'm animating additional cutscenes every time we talk to him. Let's see. So what can I do around here now? Let's see. Okay, we're almost done with the stream too. We've been recording for an hour and 40 minutes. We got about 20 more minutes to go. I only saw bits and pieces of Jackass to know it's not the kind of comedy movie I could tolerate. Actually, it's a show. I mean, it does have a movie, but it is mainly a show. But I watch a little bit of it every once in a while. It was basically just became YouTube eventually. This car seems pretty heavy. What happened to the person inside? I don't know. Dead. For many reasons. Am I in the right place? I am. Now back in... Just don't... Yeah, that's the Fortune house actually. Never mind. It's a completely different house from the haunted house. That a skull over there? It's probably a skull. Client, Claudia Wolf. Oh. Her name is Wolf, not Gillespie. Interesting. Searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police. Kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article. Alessa Gillespie, 7, dead in fire. Links to current case to be investigated. Priority low. Are you sure you should have kept that low priority? Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding? Who knows? We got Douglas's... Oh, that was Douglas's notebook. Okay, well... that ain't low priority anymore now, is it? Let's see. I feel like this is a fatal frame item. But whatever. Let's see. The symbol usually looks unnatural and weird. But here it sort of seems to fit. Still makes me feel creepy though. Like someone peeking into my brain. That's probably exactly what's happening right now, Heather. Let's save. Okay, so silver cup and candlestick on the table. It looks like it has some meaning, but I really don't know what that is right now. Well, it'll mean something eventually. Maybe. I don't know, if someone comes back and actually works here. It's entirely possible. Let's see, so you're looking at something here, Heather. Just a door. That's right, Heather looks at doors for some reason. Okay. What is this? I don't like that. Does James Sunderland reappear in other Silent Hill works? I like the connection between Silent Hill 1 and this game, but it feels like Silent Hill 2 is isolated. I'm pretty confident the only Silent Hill games that connect are Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 3, and Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Silent Hill 1 and 3, you know, 3 is actually a sequel to 2. I mean, Silent Hill 3 is a sequel to Silent Hill 1, and Shattered Memories is like a reboot of Silent Hill 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's actually Harry Mason that you play in that one, and it's a different looking Harry Mason, and it uses completely different kind of gameplay mechanics too, and people didn't like them as much. But the main gimmick with that game is that you can't fight back, unlike in the other Silent Hill games, because you know, like Amnesia was popular back then, so it was like, oh, so people like it when horror games don't allow you to fight back. And then they also made a Silent Hill 1 reboot. And it was kind of weird. But otherwise, no other Silent Hill game actually connects with each other, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, but at the same time, I can appreciate Silent Hill 2 just being its own thing, because then it's you know, I can definitely appreciate self-contained games, if that makes sense. There's photos on the ground. What's this? I guess the only way Silent Hill 2 really connects with any other game is just by having the same locations here in Silent Hill 3. But you know. Alright, so it looks to me like, are these photos of those dolls? I guess Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right. But something's wrong. Okay, well, here's Snow White. Here's Cinderella. It almost looks like there's something on top of Snow White or whatever. Or maybe we use the shoe on Cinderella's statue. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. No, that's Snow White. That's Cinderella. Yes, Cinderella, you can have your shoe back. Okay. That's shoe on her left. And then Snow White, did you have something? You not have a mask. A doll head, I mean. And then August's notebook. I think that's all the key items I have. Okay. Did that do anything? You can actually, oh, you can actually like kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see like the shadow of the shoe over there with Cinderella, and then that Snow White is holding something. So there are clues to figure it out, but mostly just look at your inventory. Okay. No knob, this door was shut tight and won't budge no matter how hard I push. Well, I suppose we'll have to do something different now, don't we? That's big and scary. What is this? There's a dragon that guards the treasure chests. It's just a problem, not scary at all. I can't see its head, so that probably helps. Whatever, I guess it's just a dragon. I don't recall dragon enemies in this game, so I'm not too concerned with that thing like coming back to life or whatever. You're not gonna surprise me like that. You are not gonna surprise me like that. Okay. There we go. I know how to react. I feel like an instant dead railroad cart will pop out any of those doors. It's very possible. I do not trust railroads in Silent Hill 3 specifically. The Silent Hills is fine. No problem. Silent Hill 3 though, problem. Very much a problem. Is that a Silent Hill 1 save point? Now here's the one who was... It's gonna be really hard to read with this noise, but just bear with me. Now here's the one who said it. Said that that girl was a demon, that she took my daughter from a sacrifice. But it's... Oh, wait! Remember how in Silent Hill 1 the save points were like notebooks where Harry said like, yeah, maybe one day someone will read these notes I leave for them or whatever? Well, here we are, reading one of Harry's notes. How fitting. Anyways, but it's not totally unbelievable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I saw the photo in the hospital basement, I thought that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I felt this way? Something's not normal. Anyway, nothing good will come of this, but I just can't think of her as a demon. Yeah, the title of this stream fits at least. It's very loud. Yeah, it is. But for the YouTube people, this stream is called Very Loud Hills. Because this is the least quiet Silent Hill I've ever seen. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Or do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Shows what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've... Hey, gotten her back. There's a date and signature at the end. It's said some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. That? Oh yes, that Harry. Stungenberries. Awesome. Okay, now. Okay, I'm not gonna fight that thing. I'm not gonna concern myself with the dog either. No need. And I'm very annoyed by the fact that I still don't have a freaking, what's the name of it? A map. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get a map. Unless I completely missed it at some point. There's just some weird looking plants. They're all red. Weird. Okay. Do I need to heal? I might need to heal a bit. I don't know how... I already used a single ampule, but I'm not going to. Until I absolutely need to. Got a couple of these though. I might need to use them when... If the going gets rough. Which it has gotten rough before, and I should have probably used it. Then... Hi. Then we fight... Yeah, we had a boss fight here in Silent Hill 1. I'm pretty sure I know what that's supposed to mean. Okay. Is that something down there? Nope, just weird rails. Okay. Anything else around here? Any items I can use? What is that? Oh, it's one of these guys that's just like hanging around. Okay. Friendly reminder that Heather herself is not like scared by any of this anymore. She's just used to it by now. Remember how she reacted to Leonard? I was just, oh well, it's just a monster again. I guess I'll have to kill it. Which I very much appreciate with Heather as a character. Taking the booth. Carousel really doesn't look too appealing to me, but I have to go this way. I can feel it. Okay. Let's use the appropriate weapon to go this way. Then. Which should be the katana for... Let's try this. Let's just see what it looks like, what it can do. Again, I smell a boss fight. You can smell that fucking boss fight coming a mile away. Look at these horses. How fucked up their faces are. What exactly is going on here? Oh, this one's not moving. This one is the only one not moving. Is it because he was stabbed in the head? Do I have to stab all of them in the head? Okay. There's a memo pin on the horse's side with a huge nail. When 13 turns count 4, you will die from their curse. Turns count 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed, you will be saved by the 12th death. Start murdering everything. Got it. Thank you for the info. Okay. I'm very glad these aren't real horses. I don't like killing horses. I like horses. Okay. They have a spike where the saddle would be too. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Wait a minute. When the 13 counts to 4. But on the 12th... Okay, basically, if I don't kill this guy fast enough, I'm gonna get fucked up, basically. It's what I think that's suggesting. Okay. And, I have to make sure I kill all of them before things get bad. It sounds like an instant death puzzle. Yep, it probably is. And are you slashing sore because you're tired? Okay. Any more horses around here? Yeah, you. You know, this very much reminds me of that one scene in Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve 1 where a horse just gets set on fucking fire. That is the most horrifying thing of that entire game. Like, Parasite Eve is a pretty, like, horror-themed game. And it's pretty spooky. And then when that one horse gets set on fire, it's just the worst thing. Okay. Are we good now? Oh, they're turning bad. Is that a bad sign? But yeah, at some point in Parasite Eve 1, a horse gets set on fire, and it's the most disturbing shit. Hello? Oh, hi, now they're, actually, I think they're less scary that way. Not being able to see their faces makes them a little bit harder, a little bit easier to tolerate. Okay, that's blinding. Silent Hill, please don't do that. Is that? Hey, it's Mirror Heather. Okay, listen, you got a knife. I got a sword. I don't know how you expect this to go exactly, but we'll give it a shot. Actually, I wonder, is this like a weird scenario where like the knife would actually be more efficient? I don't know. Maybe it's a stun gun on her. Oh, she can defend too. Alright. Ow. Okay, well maybe we should try out one of these. Okay. Are we really just gonna have like a one-on-one you hit me, I hit you situation here? Okay. Yeah, this is exactly what's gonna happen here. Okay, well maybe I should use a more efficient method. Below that, and just use the shotgun for now. For a stun gun that doesn't stun very much, yeah. I thought the rat gradually transforming into a monster was scary. It was scary, but just setting an animal on fire and having to, like, use it was just more disturbing for me personally. How do you... Hi. Oh, you're dead. What are you? You're not actually dead, are you? Alright, come on. I don't deal with you people. Think I don't know about timing? I know all about timing. Okay. I got a couple of these left. Come back here. Where are you going? Come on here. Did your AI broke? There you go. Come here. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I'm gonna deal with this. There you go. Now you got the katana. Oh, you okay. Oh. There you go. You stop now. Alright. She's basically useless if you get close to her, even if she has a gun. Well, there you go. She has been taken care of. I will go ahead and heal again just in case. And so I got 13 of these. I should probably save the rest of my shotgun shells for when I really need them. Go back to katana for now. Anyway, you're dead now, right? Yeah, she's dead. Now, mirror hair guarding shotgun blast reminded me of Wesker dodging your point-blank shots in Resident Evil 5. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. So what's this say? It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon. When I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birthed, I decided that instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa. I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike after all. And it's not that I don't remember that sick room either. Okay, basically, Heather is Alessa's reincarnation. And I guess that boss fight was meant to signify Heather fighting off the Alessa part of her memory, I guess. I don't know. Can I get some shotgun shells, please? I'm low. Alright. These are unnecessarily long. Okay. Let's see. Is that sick room supposed to be the mirror room? I don't know. Maybe. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal us these wounds. Each morning, afternoon, evening, and night, we call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. You're starting to speak religious gibberish babble. I don't know what to say about this. Give to you undeservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. Is this just Heather talking to the lesser part of herself? Just repeatedly? I don't know. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise, O Lord. We will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. Okay. I just need a save point now. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favor us with your abundance. And, is there anything of interest over there? I don't think so. Now we can just probably go up here now. There's something written on the door. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours. Okay. That's neat. I think. We are now in the church. Wasn't there like an actual Silent Hill part that we had to explore?
How did you get here?
I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
Glory, you're a very uninteresting villain, I must admit.
My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
What?
Alessa, is it you?
Is it actually Alessa or is it her just learning how to trick people?
It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting other people.
I mean, from what I understand, it's only actually gonna burn Silent Hill.
Hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But
I
for
just
that,
realized she doesn't have eyebrows.
first be remade. And for that we need
Wha-
God.
Why don't you have eyebrows?
Righteous witch. No one asked you to help.
It's growing within you. You despise me, don't you?
You're damn right I do.
That's good.
I can't even hear a little bit of voice acting. Yeah, it is so quiet in this game. Anyways, how am I doing? Let's double check how I'm doing supplies wise. I'm low on ammo, that's for sure. Like, I don't got that much ammo or anything left. Like, I'm out of submachine gun ammo. But I got some stun battery ammo left. Shotgun shells, not that many. Handgun bullets, kind of low considering it's handgun bullets. Got plenty of beef jerky. It don't fucking work though. It's useless. And I'm not doing that well on healing items here. Yeah, this game is much less kind with its stuff. So I'm gonna try to rely on the katana as much as possible to conserve ammo, but at the same time it also puts me at higher risk of taking damage, which I don't have much supplies to heal that either. Yeah, you have to in horror games you have to juggle where you want to use your healing supplies or your ammunition, depending on which one you have more. Like, is it okay to do the thing or something? Wait, is the game audio muted? I can't even hear the menu sounds. Are you talking? I can't hear you if you are. Really now? That's weird. I see the audio levels going up as normal. I don't know how to do much about that, but if something, oh wait, I think it's something wrong with the audio system on my end. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to have audio issues now. I mean, we're done with the stream anyways, but you know. Anyways, yeah, we're done here now, so I'm pretty sure I still remember like an actual section of Silent Hill that you have to explore somewhere. Like a unique to Silent Hill 3 section of Silent Hill itself. And also, I just realized they actually had the good old Lex being in different levels of elevation thing. Again, not important, but like a cool programming quirk that they did here. Yeah, so that would raise her legs depending on elevation. Anyways, yeah, we're done here for tonight, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Next time will probably be the final stream. Again, I don't believe there's much left in this game. I remember the boss fight against like Mirrorhead being pretty late game, and yeah, I want to say we've only got like one more area to explore. Yeah, what something's weird's going on with my audio speakers. It says I'm not muted or set up to be really low volume, but I'm not getting any sound from anything, even system sounds. Yeah, that's. I think your speakers might have blown out in midstream. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, but yeah, when will the next time I stream be? I might actually try either a morning or like an early afternoon stream tomorrow, because I'm still like technically home free and like able to do any of that tomorrow. So we might play a little bit of Ratchet and Clank if I feel like it, but if not, then the next time would be like, I don't know, Tuesday maybe? Tuesday night? Possibly. Anyways, I'll figure it out later. That's all the time I have for you guys today, as I said earlier. So again, probably next time we stream Silent Hill 3 will be the last one, but I might need to look up exactly how long there is in this game to figure out a plan of action. And yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye. Hollow Play 45.